Archangel Michael knew that you would find this message even before the sun rose today. It wasn't just luck or coincidence. It was a divine mission from the Most High. You have carried a lot of weight by yourself. You have hoped more than you have spoken. You have cried in secret while everyone thought you were strong. This powerful heavenly warrior has been watching your every tear. He was there when you thought no one saw how tired you were. He was there for you when you didn't think things would ever get better. And do you know what this commander of the heavenly armies saw? He saw a heart that never stopped believing, even when everything around you made you want to give up. He saw that small, weak faith, but it was still alive, and it touched the heart of the Prince of Angels deeply. That is why today, without any special signs from heaven, without any noise, he is speaking to you through these words that your eyes are reading right now. The divine messenger wants you to know that you have never been left alone. The silence that confused you is actually a period of preparation. Before revealing a great secret about who you really are, Archangel Michael wanted you to learn to trust what you cannot see, only what you know you have suffered. Now is the time for him to show you what has been prepared exclusively for you in heaven. There is something special kept with your name engraved on it. This word was not sent to everyone. It was sent just to you. This kind warrior watched how you helped others when no one was there to help you. He saw how you offered words of hope when you needed them. And now he tells you, with all the authority he has, that nothing you have done has been wasted. Every kind word you said rose to God like the sweet smell of incense. Every time you took a deep breath in the early morning, it touched the Creator's heart. That's why the heavenly messenger came down today, to reveal a secret that will completely change how you see yourself. What is coming into your life is much better than everything you have lost. Yes, you heard correctly from the words of the divine messenger himself. It's more than just a comforting phrase. It's a decree that has come straight from the heavenly throne. What lies ahead is beyond comparison with everything that has made you cry. The angelic commander has personally supervised every detail. He has saved the best for this exact moment and is communicating it to you because he wants you to believe even before you see it with your own eyes. Before continuing, write in the comments, Archangel Michael, I accept your protection and guidance. This will create a spiritual shield around you and allow positive energy from the universe to flow into your life. Now let me continue. I was there when you cried on your own in that room, when you didn't want anyone else to see you weak. I was there when you said, God, if you really exist, answer me in a way that only I will understand. Do you remember that? This is my answer, sent through my messenger. I am doing something that no one else has been able to do. I am taking care of the places where you felt most alone. I am helping you deal with memories that have been hard for you and getting you ready for a very important discovery. You are not defined by the things they did to you, the things you didn't have, or the things that were broken. You are the result of my dreams and hopes for you. Stop walking as if you were forgotten by God. Stop living as if you are just getting by each day. You were created for great things, and now is the time when your life is about to change. That's why I woke you up today. That's why I showed you this message. I want you to remember this. My time hasn't passed yet. God still has something planned for me. When you truly believe this, you will start walking differently. You won't start walking differently out of pride. You will start walking differently because you finally understand. Now that you know it wasn't because it didn't work out. It wasn't because it was the wrong time, and it is the right time now. You can move on. I want to take you to a place where no one has gone with you before. I want to tell you about what I saw when you thought no one was looking. I saw every tear that fell in the early morning hours when the world was asleep and you were struggling with thoughts you couldn't share with anyone. I saw how you got up over and over again, even when you were very sad. I saw your strength when everyone thought you had given up. I was there when you asked, "Why me, Lord?" And even though you didn't hear my answer at the time, now I'll give it to you. You weren't chosen to suffer. You were chosen for the good things that come after hard times. Every pain you have experienced has been like a fire that purifies gold. Now the gold within you is ready to shine brighter than ever before. I remember that night when you were in your room and said to me, "God, if you're real, show me a sign." At that moment, I was so moved that I could feel the whole sky shaking. It wasn't just any request. It was a plea from someone who still believed in me. That small, shaking request was enough for me to do everything I could to help you. I want to tell you something that no one else knows. For many months, I've been working in places you couldn't see. I've been working with people, opening doors that seemed closed forever, and preparing encounters that will completely change your life. When I work, I always give it my full attention. When I make a decree about your life, nothing can stop it, not even hell. I saw how you carried the pain of others as if it were your own. I saw how you gave your last money to people in need, even though you needed it too. I saw how you forgave those who hurt you, even though no one asked you to. And all of this, my son, my daughter, was like seeds you planted in the soil of heaven. Now it's time to reap the rewards of my efforts, because I always remember and appreciate every act of love. I don't leave unrewarded those who planted while crying. And you planted so much that you don't even remember everything you gave. But I remember. You showed strength when you needed it. You always put other people's needs before your own. You chose to give blessings instead of curses. And now, right now, I want you to feel my hand on your head. Even if no one else can see it, even if you doubt that it is real, my hand is there because it is written. But you, Lord, provide protection for me, my honor, and you encourage me. Today, I will raise your spirits and take away your shame. I am erasing the guilt that was not yours. I am healing wounds that others don't even know exist. There's something in your heart that no one knows about. You had a dream, but you didn't tell anyone because you were afraid they would laugh at you. You kept quiet about your desire because you thought it was too big for you. But I know. I put it there, and I want to tell you that it wasn't too big. It was the perfect size for what I had in mind. That dream you buried, I will bring back to life. I will make that vision happen because my specialty is taking what the world has given up on and giving it new life. My specialty is taking what seems impossible and turning it into something that works. Something extraordinary will begin to happen over the next few days. Your spiritual perception will become stronger. You will begin to see signs that you previously missed. You will feel my presence in ways you have never experienced before, because I am preparing your heart to receive what is coming. It will be a blessing, not a downpour. It will be a flood of miracles, coming one after another, so fast you won't be able to count them. When I decide to speed things up, not even the laws of nature can stop me. Now I want you to do something specific. Please write your comments in the space provided below. Lord, I believe you have something great planned for me. When you declare your faith, I activate my power. When I use my power, things start to change in a supernatural way. It's not superstition. It's spiritual law. Your faith makes me want to help. Do you feel something deep inside you stirring as you read this? I'm touching places that have been closed for a long time. Now I'm going to explain more. I'm going to talk to you about the things you've hidden, even from yourself. These are the emotions you've kept deep inside, because you thought that if you let them out, you would fall apart completely. You kept quiet about the pain because you thought no one would understand. You've hidden your loneliness with a smile because you didn't want to be a burden to anyone. I know all about you. I know that secret little room in your heart where you've stored all your disappointments. I know the place where you stored the anger you felt when the people you trusted most let you down. I know the place where you put all the questions without answers. Today, I'm going to help you heal, not to judge you. I've been waiting for this moment. I was waiting for your heart to be ready to receive my complete healing. It's not just fixing the surface. It's going deep to address the real problems. Do you remember when you were younger and thought that anything was possible? Do you remember when you looked to the future with hope and not with fear? I remember that person. I remember when your eyes sparkled with dreams. I remember when your heart beat with the certainty that something great was waiting for you. I have to tell you something. That person didn't die. They just hid. Today, I am waking them up because life's challenges have not destroyed their spirit. Disappointment could not stop them from being determined. Betrayals did not change their destiny. All of that just made their heart feel more protected. Now it's time to remove those layers. It's time for you to be yourself again. I see your childhood. I remember when you were hurt and decided you would never trust someone completely again. I see that you were rejected and decided it was better not to try. I see that when you were betrayed, you decided it was safer to be alone. I love you, and I want you to know that it's time to let go of those decisions. It's time to start dreaming again. I have been slowly healing each of those wounds. I have been fixing every piece of your heart that you thought was gone forever. I have been rebuilding your ability to love, trust, and believe because my specialty is making all things new. I make things stronger by fixing them. There's something that happened a long time ago that still hurts when you think about it. You don't like to think about it because it still causes pain. I want you to know that I was there. I saw everything that happened. I saw how you fought. I saw how you tried to do the right thing. I saw how you blamed yourself for things that weren't your fault. Today, I want to tell you that you don't have to carry that burden anymore. You shouldn't have to pay for something you don't need to pay for, because it is written, "Come to me, all you who are tired and have a lot on your plate, and I will give you a break." Today, I want you to leave all that burden at my feet. I want you to let me know all the pain you've been feeling for so long. I want you to let me carry what was never yours to carry. As you read this, I am freeing your mind from negative thoughts. I am freeing your heart from emotions that have held you captive. I am freeing your soul from memories that have kept you from being at peace. Where my spirit is, there is freedom. I'm here with you right now, spirit-wise. I want you to feel more relaxed. I want you to feel the pressure leave your chest. I want you to feel your stress disappear. It's not just your imagination. It's my power working on you. My love is like a cleaning out of your life, getting rid of everything that doesn't belong there. And now, something even more powerful is about to happen. I am bringing out the gifts you were born with. I will help you discover talents you didn't know you had. I am lighting a flame inside you that will burn so brightly that others will want to come close just to feel the warmth, because you are not an ordinary person. You were meant to have an impact. You were created to inspire. You were created to be the answer to other people's prayers. It's time for you to know that. It's time for you to believe it. It's time for you to live it. Now I want you to write in the comments, "Lord, I receive your complete healing," declaring this will have consequences in the spiritual world. Chains you can't see will fall, locks will open, and you will experience a freedom you haven't felt in years. If this message has resonated with you and you want to support it so that it reaches other people who are also on the edge, click thank you. This small act helps keep this mission of bringing light to those who have lost hope alive. Can you feel your whole body and mind full of hope? This is because we are reaching the most important moment of this heavenly encounter. Now I'm going to share something that will change everything. I'm going to show you the signs you've been ignoring. I'm going to show you what I've been doing while you thought nothing was happening. I don't just work on what you can see. I work mainly on the invisible. And when I'm done working on something that you can't see, it becomes something you can see. Did you know that over the last few months, I've been introducing you to the right people? I have been opening doors that you have not yet seen. I have been preparing opportunities that will appear at the right moment. All of this was happening while you wondered if I had forgotten about you. You are about to have conversations that will completely change your perspective. There are meetings scheduled that will show you new paths to take. I will give you clear signs that will remove all doubt, because when I move, I make sure everything is certain. I want you to think back for a moment. I want you to remember all the times you thought it was the end, but it wasn't. You thought you couldn't take it anymore, but you found the strength to keep going. Help arrived at the perfect time. These were not just random events. They were clear signs of my commitment. If I was faithful then, why would you doubt my faithfulness now? What's coming your way will be totally new and different from anything you've ever experienced. It will be an improvement, but a complete transformation. It will be more than just a change. It will be a miracle that will leave everyone asking, how is this possible? When I decide to live my best life, I give it my all. I can see your future. I'm going to see how you'll walk in a few months. I can see the confidence in your eyes. I can see the real smile on your face. I see how others will ask you what has changed. You can say, God decided to visit me. Something will happen in the next few days that will be your first confirmation. I'm sending you something small but important. Something that only you will understand. It may be a word that someone says to you without realizing that it's exactly what you needed to hear. It may be a door that appears out of nowhere. It may be a phone call you weren't expecting. Stay alert because I'm about to set off a chain of events that will unfold perfectly. It's like putting together a puzzle or hearing a symphony. Your life will have more order and harmony than before. I want you to know that this isn't just for you. It will have a positive effect on your family, bless your children, and change the history of your family. When I bless someone, I bless all of that person's descendants. The mercy I am giving you today will reach your descendants. The good things I do for you will create opportunities for the people who come after you. The good things that will happen in your story will be remembered by those who have your last name, because that is how I work. That is how I keep my promises. Now, before you finish reading, I want you to know that this encounter was not an accident. Your soul had an appointment with me today. Your spirit needed to hear these words. This is how your heart needed to be touched. Even though you can't see or touch me, I'm still here. I'm more real than anything you can see or feel. This is the moment when your faith becomes stronger in a supernatural way. This is the moment when you feel hope rise up inside you. This is the moment when your life changes completely. Now I want you to write in the comments, Lord, here I am. Do with me as you will. When you give up your life to me, I become responsible for everything you do. And when I take responsibility for something, what seems impossible becomes inevitable. If this message touched your heart, remember that supporting this mission is also a way to show love. If you agree, click thank you to let more people receive words that save, welcome, and awaken. Now is when my power becomes clear and real in your life. Can you feel this spiritual energy flowing through your body and mind? Do you feel like something is about to explode inside you? It's not just your imagination. It's my power at work. It's my glory that is about to be revealed. It's the exact moment when the invisible becomes visible, when the spiritual becomes physical, when promises become reality. Right now as you read this, I am working on problems that have been unresolved for years. I am searching for papers that were misplaced in offices. I am changing the hearts of people who had stopped believing in you. I am opening doors that were locked with invisible padlocks. When I decide it's time, nothing can stop me. I am aware of the illness you have been dealing with. I'm going to make you happy again. I'm going to replace your anxiety with my peace, because I am not only the God who heals the soul. I am the God who heals the body, the mind, and the emotions. And your family, oh, your family. Those relationships that have ended, those words that were said in anger, those times when we didn't speak for too long. I am here for every broken heart. I am here to soften every hardened heart. And I am here to prepare reconciliations that will leave everyone crying with joy. I have a specialty, restoring what seemed lost forever. That son who drifted away, I am reaching out to him right now. That wife who grew cold, I am rekindling the love in her soul. That father who never told you he loved you, I am preparing the perfect moment for those words to come out of his mouth, because I work on hearts from the inside out, and when I work, the changes are deep and permanent. I see that person who owes you money, and who you thought would never pay you back. I am making them think about what they have done. I'm making it so they'll come to you. I am preparing not only to pay what they owe you, but also to bless you for your patience. I don't leave my children alone. I make what seems lost multiply. And that job opportunity, that business you want to start, that idea you've been holding on to, I'm putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm getting the right people ready to arrive at the right time. I'm working with resources that will appear when you least expect them. When I bless someone, I do it completely. I bless abundantly. I am changing your financial situation. I am doing this in a way that is not magic but spiritual. I am opening sources of income you hadn't thought of and creating opportunities that will make your money grow. I'm not just touching the surface. I'm reaching deep inside, where you've been holding on to pain since you were a child. I'm here to address that emotional wound that never fully healed. I understand the areas of your life where you feel most exposed, and my goal is not to cause more pain, but to completely heal what others couldn't. I am helping you feel better about yourself and building your confidence again. I am giving you back the joy that was stolen from you. I am making that passion for me in your eyes shine again. Because you were not meant to live in darkness. You were born to be special. You were created to show off my greatness. And now, something extraordinary is about to happen. You will start to receive confirmations, and things will start happening that will make you say, "This can't be a coincidence." Doors that were closed will start opening. People who haven't called you in a long time will start calling you. Problems that seemed impossible to solve will start getting resolved. I'm going to create a series of positive changes in your life. One miracle will lead to another. One blessing will lead to another. One open door will lead to another open door. It will be so clear that it's my hand at work that even those who doubted will have to admit that I am with you. I'm fixing relationships that have been damaged. I help couples who are about to get divorced to work through their problems and get back together. I am reuniting families that have been separated. I am bringing children back home. I am returning husbands who had left. I am rebuilding friendships that had been lost, because I am the God of restoration. Your health will improve in an extraordinary way. The medical results you were worried about will change. Those symptoms you were worried about will go away. Doctors said my condition was incurable, but I will show you that for me, there's no such thing as an incurable condition because I am Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals. I am touching your mind. I'm taking away your ability to think clearly. I am making things clearer. I bring peace to places where there is storm. I am bringing order to chaos. I am giving wisdom where there was uncertainty. I am the author of peace, not confusion. In the days to come, you will experience dreams that give you a message from the future. You will have vivid dreams during the day. You will receive words of knowledge. You will feel my presence in ways you have never experienced before, because I am increasing your spiritual sensitivity, opening the eyes of your spirit, and activating gifts that were dormant. And now, as your Heavenly Father, I speak to your life with all the authority I have. There will be no more drought, scarcity, pain, or waiting. Now is the time of abundance and joy. Now is the time of miracles. Now, I want you to write in the comments section about your beliefs. Lord, I declare that your power is manifesting in my life right now. When you speak with faith, when you speak with conviction, and when you speak with authority, heaven moves, the earth shakes, and the impossible becomes possible. Do you feel that deep peace that now dwells in your heart? This is the sign that our meeting has fulfilled its divine purpose. Now is the time to seal everything we have experienced together on this spiritual journey. Now is the time to think about every word that has touched your soul. Now is the time to truly believe that I am always with you. What started here will not end here. What you set in motion today will keep on affecting you tomorrow, the day after that, and every day after that. I want you to understand something important. This encounter was not an accident. It wasn't because you decided to read something inspiring. It wasn't because you needed motivation. It was because your soul had an appointment with me. It was because your spirit needed to be touched by my presence. It was because your heart needed to be sealed with my love. Now that this has happened, your life will never be the same. From this moment on, you will walk with a new confidence, speak with new authority, and look to the future with new hope. You will face challenges with a different religion. When I visit someone, touch someone, or embrace someone with my power and love, that person is never the same. The peace you feel now is not temporary, it is eternal. The security you experience is spiritual, not emotional. Your confidence is not human, it's divine. I don't give gifts that end. I don't give blessings that disappear. I don't take away the favors I give. What I give stays. What I establish stands. What I seal is permanent. Now I want to talk to you about the future. I want to explain what is going to happen. I want to show you the way forward. Even though this moment of closeness is ending, I will still be with you. This conversation is ending, but I'm still available to talk. This specific experience is ending, but I'm going to work more with you. In the coming days, you will experience increased spiritual sensitivity. You will hear my voice more clearly. You will understand my will more clearly. You will recognize my presence more easily. I have opened your spirit's ears, tuned your soul's antenna, and calibrated your heart's receiver. There will be moments when you will feel my presence so strongly that you will have to stop what you are doing to worship me. There will be moments when I love you so much that you will cry. There will be times when I am so present with you that you will understand why I say this goes beyond all understanding. But there will also be days when you have to believe without seeing. You will have to remember this experience to stay strong. There will be times when you have to keep your promises, even if it doesn't seem possible. True faith isn't based on what you see, but on what you know to be true. When you face tough times, remember the words you've read here. I want you to remember this place. I want you to relive this experience in your heart. What you have experienced here will provide you with comfort and strength when you need it. There are promises I have made that I haven't kept yet. There are blessings I have shown you that have not yet fully appeared. There are visions I have given you that have not yet happened, but they will happen. This means they have perfect timing. It means they have an exact moment. It means they have divine timing. I, the Lord of Time, know exactly when the perfect moment is for every promise, every blessing, and every miracle. My clock is not your clock. My feelings for you never change, even if our schedules are different. I will always be faithful to you. Now I want to ask you for something that goes beyond yourself. I want to ask you to share this blessing with others. I want to ask you to share what you have experienced. I want you to be a witness to what I have done in your life. When you share my love, it grows. When you testify, my power grows. When you declare my faithfulness, it extends. If these words have touched your heart, if this experience has changed something in your life, if you feel that I have truly visited you through this message, then share it. Let others have the chance to experience what you have. Share your blessings with others. Let others be touched as you have been touched. Share this message as an act of faith. Click like to show that I'm alive and active. Subscribe to this channel so you can stay connected with me. When you act with faith, when you become a channel of blessing, and when you become an instrument of my love, I multiply the blessings you have received. I make your experience feel stronger. I'm going to speed up the process of getting what I've promised. I'm here for you even after you stop reading. My work in your life doesn't end when you close this page. My love for you won't fade just because you go back to your everyday life. I am the God who is with you always. I am the God who is always with you. I am the God who is always with you. When you wake up tomorrow, I will be there. I will support you when you face challenges. When you celebrate victories, I will be celebrating with you. When you have doubts, I will remind you of my promises. When you feel afraid, I will be your refuge. When you need advice, I will be your guide. There will be days when you feel my presence so strongly that you will know I am with you. But there will also be days when you have to trust that I am there, even if you don't feel me. Both experiences are part of the journey. Both are part of your growth. Both are part of my plan for your life. I am the God of everyday life as well as the God of extraordinary miracles. I am the God of both high mountains and deep valleys. I am the God of both amazing victories and quiet struggles. No matter what, I will always love you. I promise to always be there for you, just like I always have. I never change. I never fail. I never lie. I never leave. I never forget. I never get tired, and I never give up. Now I want you to write in the comments, Lord, I publicly declare that you visited me and changed my life forever. When you speak publicly about what I have done, when you openly talk about my involvement, when you openly talk about how I have changed your life, you create opportunities for others to be touched, blessed, and changed too. And remember, this is not goodbye. It's see you soon. I'm going to keep working, moving, and acting in your life in ways you can't even imagine. The best is yet to come, the greatest is about to happen, and the biggest is about to manifest because when I start a work, I finish it. Your story with me is just beginning. But before we say goodbye, I want to invite you to something special. You didn't get here by accident. You are part of a spiritual family that is spread all over the world. These are people who, like you, have experienced my touch, felt my presence, and been transformed by my love. I want you to be part of this community. I don't want you to just watch. I want you to participate. Share your story in the comments below. Tell us how this message touched you. Think about what you did today and write it down. Talk about the changes that have already happened in your life. When you share, you help strengthen the faith of others. When you testify, you give hope to people who have lost hope. When you share my work, you help heal the spirits of those who are hurting. This is a family where there is no judgment, only acceptance. A community where there is no competition, only celebration of each other's victories. It's a place where tears are wiped away, hearts are healed, and lives are transformed. You are an important part of this family. Your story matters. Your testimony is powerful. Your life has changed so much that it shows that I can still perform miracles. So don't leave without saying goodbye. Don't keep what you've experienced here to yourself. Leave your mark. Share your story. Help others who are still in the dark. I want to use your story to help other people. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because this is your new spiritual home. Here you will find words that encourage, messages that heal, and prayers that transform. Here, you will be part of a community that believes in the impossible, that hopes against hope, and that declares victory even before the battle is over. Because I'm not done with you. This was just the first of many visits. This was just the first of many times they met. This was just the first of many changes. What started today will continue tomorrow. What has been activated now will get stronger over time. What you plant now will produce results throughout your life. Go in peace, but go changed. Be confident, but also be humble. Be brave, but don't be scared. Now you know you're not alone. You have never been alone. You will never be alone. I agree. I will be with you. I will always be with you. May the peace you felt today be with you every day. May the love you have felt now warm your heart always. May the hope that has been kindled here light your every path. Because you are my beloved son, my beloved daughter, and nothing and no one can change that. Until we meet again, remember, you are loved, you are chosen, you are blessed, and you are destined for great things. And the best is yet to come.